Hold on. Okay. Is it recording? Alright, cool.
Alrighty. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the host who does it the most, Lit Like 96 in the Bay of San Jose in the city of California.
Hey.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gents. I've done my fair share of comments with the cosplayers. I've even interviewed a movie celebrity, a.k.a. Crystal J. Huang of Dark Feathers and any other movies. But if you haven't seen that video on my YouTube channel, well, I mean, what you got? You need to go check that out on my Instagram. I'm just going to say that then there. But ladies and gents, I'm here with that guy from TikTok.
That's me.
Whoa, Chris, whoa.
That's me.
I met a lot of Hobie Brown cosplayers, but this one is the Hobie Brown cosplayer. Hey, to my little brother Jonathan, if you seeing this, this is the guy that we duetted. This is the guy we duetted, my guy.
Nice.
Okay.
Hello.
So, Chris.
Yes.
It's not nice to actually have you up here in San Jose. It is an honor that I'm actually talking with you. Dude, nice to meet another black cosplayer.
Yeah.
I already know it. I gotta know. I think we gotta already know the basic question. What got you into cosplay?
Yeah, it's funny I tell this story so often, and it feels so simple, and it gets simpler. But essentially, like, my friend just asked, he was going to a convention. We like to watch this same show together. It was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, actually. Yeah. And my boy Avdol is from part 3.
Yep.
And my friend was like, hey, do you want to cosplay with us? We're doing a group for part 3. And I was like, yeah, dude, sure, let's do it. So I tried to throw something together, and I ended up putting together my first cosplay, and it was this guy right here. Nice. And so we went to LA Comic Con. I got to meet Richard Epcar, who's the voice of Joseph.
Joseph
from the English dub. And he was like, yo, I've never seen an Avdol cosplay in real life, and you killed this. Great job. And I was like, dude, thank you so much. So then from there, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me keep going. And so I kept doing more and more JoJo's cosplays for a while, and then I started to broaden my horizons, or expand outside of JoJo's, just kind of keep playing around in the sandbox.
Okay, now look, as a JoJo fan, I have to say this now. If you ever hit up Las Vegas,
yes, I live in Vegas.
Oh, shiz.
Yeah.
Okay, then next time you go to a nearby convention or whatnot,
yeah,
you need to literally search up my homegirl Elysian Ravar, aka Harmony Rogers. She is known as the Rohan Kishibe of Las Vegas.
Oh, snap!
Yeah. Oh my goodness. She's like close friends with like almost half the cast of like Mighty Morphin Power.
What?
Oh yeah, she was very.
I do a part 4 cosplay too, so I'd love to see Rohan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. She would love you. Like,
yo, that's awesome.
I guarantee you, when she sees this interview, she's gonna trip out. She's like, "Is that him? Yeah. Is that freaking is that Okuyasu / Avdol you're doing?" I'm gonna be like, "Yep, he was in my city, bro."
Let's go.
Okay, so gotta know first cosplay.
Oh, first cosplay is Avdol.
Oh, Avdol.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think?
Formal cosplay, I guess. Like, I've always been a costumes type of guy.
Yeah.
So technically, like, the first costume I ever bought was Frozone from The Incredibles.
Oh.
So I have a Frozone bodysuit, and he was like my first like legit costume that I did for a character. But Avdol was the first like thing I made from scratch myself.
Okay. So, one thing I want to ask is this and this alone.
Please.
What you call it? I hate it when I lose track.
You're good.
What you call it? What do you think would be like one of the hardest things when it comes to cosplay?
That's a good question, and I think it kind of depends on like your specific like orientation to not only yourself but also it's like creativity. I think cosplay, like for a lot of people, like the creativity and the skill building that it takes to make a costume that's really cool and really specific or really screen accurate can be really difficult for certain people. For some other people, it's more so like the engagement on social media that can be really difficult. For other people, it can be just putting themselves out in the world or presenting themselves in this kind of like silly costumed manner. So it kind of depends. Fortunately for me, I'm not a particularly shy person. I've always been a relatively creative individual. So cosplay actually was like the perfect thing for me to stumble upon that takes advantage of all these skills that I feel like I kind of already had or was already really comfortable with. But it really depends. I will say there have been struggles and journeys and milestones that I've made and reached and overcome and challenges that have been surprising at the very least. But fortunately, those are things that I kind of perceive with excitement and opportunity and forward-leaning potential.
I love that. I truly do love that. Whenever I've gone to conventions, I've always like seen like a ton of people get like down because they don't win like a costume contest and everything like that. That I think like one of the many key things was like when I went to like back when I was like the photographer fanboy. Yeah. It was like literally like a Fanime back in 2019. It's like, oh my goodness, you would be surprised like how many cosplayers I came across. Like, you know, like one girl who cosplayed as like Megami from Shiki. Nice. And it's like you got like people who like cosplayed like as the whole entire cast of Code Lyoko. You'd be surprised how many people didn't like know him and everything. But so it's like they were just like happy as tell that like someone like me like came across them and actually knew the franchise. They're just like, oh my goodness, you made my whole day. I was like, hey, look, no matter what, just have fun, stay in character.
Exactly.
It's literally the one key thing.
Exactly. Exactly.
And one thing I want to say, folks, creativity is truly something that dynamic. It doesn't matter whether if you do it all directly by hand by yourself, or if you actually get like a little bit of help. Like case in point, I had this done by like white sheep leather, and you know, one of the many things that kind of like frustrates me about like costume contests is literally how they'll sit there and say like, oh, hey, the costume has to be made 100% and by you, but someone like me who had like a whole roadmap and just didn't have a 3D printer or sewing machine, that was just like the one key thing that kind of like irked me a tiny bit. That I was talking about with a couple of my friends. But like case in point, when it came to my spider sewn hourglass, what if I told you that what inspired this was one trip to Goodwill?
That's awesome.
Like literally,
that's beautiful. Like,
I came across
that's the beauty about creativity. I think is like the inspiration and the engagement can come from literally anywhere, and it feels so good to be able to like just pursue a dream or some kind of creative vision that you have, and to be able to execute it thoroughly and in a way that again satisfies you. It came from your brain. The fact that you can bring that idea to fruition is just the beauty of creativity.
Exactly. Hey, like, dude, I love everything about it. And dude, let's just be realistic. You've been like somebody I've just been messing with. Hey, dude, dead ass. I hope I see your Blade cosplay some.
Dude, I've actually done Blade before.
Yeah, no, I've seen it on TikTok. I'm just sitting here like, dude, he does it like hard. He does like the teeth, the eyes, the whole. I
gotta hit it up again and like revamp it because
especially after Deadpool and Wolverine.
Exactly.
Like, oh my goodness, dude, I'm still just waiting on what the hell I want to wear for like the third day of this convention because I was just sitting here like, okay, what haven't I taken? I'm like, I haven't taken Luigi, I haven't taken Robin, Red Hood, and then I just got like my I just got my Cyclops upgrade, so I'm just taking Wolverine or Cyclops now. So now I'm just like I gotta hate that the most. But what you call it? If you had one thing that you could give one piece of advice that you can give to like the new gen cosplayers and whatnot, what would it be?
It would be to not let anybody impact the way you perceive yourself. Especially if you're a cosplayer of color or somebody who doesn't quite fit within whatever the norms of cosplay may be. Don't let the angry people that exist on the internet try to tell you or make you think any less of yourself. You are already better than most people in the sense. That sounds kind of rude, but you're already better than most people in the sense that you have found a way and are willing to express yourself outwardly and creatively, and that is beautiful. Don't let anybody discourage you from continuing to do that, because I think personally that's the greatest gift that we all have. The whole point of existing and having the individuality of the life that we all live and have is that there's only one way that you can express yourself. No one else can do it for you. And the more you can take steps into the future and steps forward to be able to solidify and acknowledge and address the fact that you are you in your own individuality is the best thing you can do, not only for yourself, but also to inspire others through along the way. Truly. Sorry, that was a lot of words, but...
No, I mess with it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this and this alone. I just got a celebrity cosplayer. I just got a celebrity cosplayer to say to you guys what I've been saying for like the whole, 4 years now since I started TikTok. Mind you, I didn't even like TikTok. One of my voice actors had put me on it when I started doing voice acting on my YouTube channel and everything. So but I've been saying this like mass until I was blue in the face. I was like, dude, what you call it? They hate you because they ain't you.
Exactly. Yes.
Like I'm sitting like, you gotta gaslight yourself and think you the shit is. And I'm just sitting there like, I really like someone like you, especially for like a lot of black cosplay players. There's so much discourse within the nerd community for like blurs like us and everything. I feel like I needed someone like you to say that. And all I gotta say, big ups, my guy.
My pleasure.
What you call it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the host who does the most, Lit Like 96. I got Chris Rowe right here with me. This has been Comments with the Cosplayers here at GalaxyCon San Jose. You better click that subscribe button and follow the host who does the most on Instagram, IG, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, the whole shebang. Oh yeah, and subscribe to the Patreon because they're gonna get this shit first. All right, we outie.
Adios.
What's going on, guys? Lit Like 96 here. If you guys like the interview that you just saw, there's going to be more like it, photos and all from the con that I'll be posting up on my Patreon, which I recently just opened up. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Patreon, and follow all my other socials. Other than that, I'll see you guys around.